这部由 Bloomberg Originals 制作的影片标题为为什么 AI 没有台湾就无法存在 Why AI can't exist without Taiwan.
90% of all the world's most advanced semiconductors, or chips, are made right here in Taiwan.
Taiwan is the most important spot in the world for artificial intelligence. All of NVIDIA's AI chips, they're made right here on the island. So no Taiwan, no AI.
But Taiwan is more than just a microchip factory. It's the beating heart of the wider AI ecosystem.
Taiwanese companies are estimated to manufacture 90% of those AI servers today.
But that dominance faces a looming threat. China sees Taiwan as part of its territory and has become increasingly assertive. And so the future of AI has become intertwined with the security of Taiwan.
Taiwan is really an engine that's driving AI. So it's important that Taiwan stay safe and stay what it is today if we want to keep AI moving forward.
So, how can Taiwan's tech industry adapt to this precarious landscape, and what does it mean for AI?
Back in the 70s, Made in Taiwan had this image of cheap toys or things that break. But the government really wanted to push the island forward in a more high-tech way.
It saw potential in chip making and technology, investing heavily in the 1980s and building a top-tier talent pool.
The STEM-related degrees are considered relatively prestigious in Taiwan as opposed to other degree. Then with this big pool of engineers, there's also a lot of entrepreneurship.
Taiwan became a global leader in efficient mass manufacturing, with factories both at home and in China. And out of that, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, was born. Today, its scale and cutting-edge technology are unrivaled. And its partner right from the beginning? NVIDIA, whose specialized chips are at the forefront of artificial intelligence.
Please welcome to the stage NVIDIA founder and CEO, Jensen Huang.
TSMC manufactured NVIDIA's chips from the start. That helped NVIDIA grow, and obviously that's helped TSMC grow.
Taiwan is the home of our treasured partners, and our partnership has created the world's AI infrastructure.
Just as TSMC has been there since the start, so too have the Taiwanese companies supplying vital hardware components. Once used to power PC servers, they've evolved to meet the demands of AI.
So what goes into an AI server? Of course, you have to start with the chip, then the chip goes on to a motherboard. There's a lot of power modules that are in there. You'll have what we now call liquid cooling systems, and then that goes into a server and a server rack, and tons of these, rows and rows and rows of these will create our ChatGPTs in the future. Oh, I forgot to say, and Taiwan makes all of this.
You want to do the shopping in Taiwan, you can shop pretty much every product, every component for that reason. There's always some supplier can fulfill your demand.
Asia Vital Components, or AVC, is one such company in the AI supply chain. It's worked with NVIDIA for more than 2 decades. Specializing in heat dissipation, it pivoted its R&D from traditional cooling solutions like fans to liquid cooling, which better suits the power-hungry and heat-generating AI servers.
They're basically using water or coolants to use the pipe attached to a certain area like a component, so they can conduct heat very efficiently out of that chip.
Right now, 90% of thermal-related spending for data centers is on air cooling, with liquid cooling at just 10%. But as AI servers grow, liquid cooling could soar to 30% by 2028.
An NVIDIA NVL72 server, which is the highest tech today, is about $3 to $4 million. A small component can hold back that AI server from getting shipped if you don't have it, because you have to cool it, otherwise it'll melt down. And so a lot of these, as Jensen calls them, unsung heroes, companies that most of us have never heard of, these are the key companies in the AI revolution.
Driven by an innovative spirit, AVC pursued Amazon as a customer and set up shop right in front of their office in Seattle.
然后天天呢就去找他们，然后问有没有需要我们 service 的啊，我们有新的 technology， 你要不要看一下啊？终于3年后，这个机会来了。
Their persistence paid off, and shortly after landing Amazon as a customer, Microsoft followed suit. With its small size and efficient high-speed rail network, Taiwan continues to lure the big tech companies.
Most of the major tech companies doing AI computing today, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, they all come to Taiwan because they can meet all of the partners really quickly and easily.
Since 2023, Taiwan's AI-related exports have overtaken China's, a reflection not just of its growing importance in the world of artificial intelligence, but also the frosty relationship between Washington and Beijing.
The US and China are engaged in almost a tech war, and so the US has banned from 2022 a lot of AI chips from getting shipped to China. That means a lot of these AI servers that would have been built in factories in China are being built either in Taiwan or in other manufacturing facilities that Taiwanese companies own.
But with the majority of AI technology concentrated on this island, the ever-present risk from neighbouring China concerns all those who depend on it for their computing needs.
China has carried out what it says is a mock air blockade of Taiwan using jets carrying live ammunition.
祖国统一是历史必然，两岸同胞要携手同心。
They are determined, whichever way possible, however long they have to wait, to bring Taiwan into the fold and be part of the People's Republic of China.
With so much at stake, TSMC and Dutch company ASML can now render their manufacturing plants inoperable should an attack occur.
So essentially this is a kill switch. It underscores just how concerned they are about China getting hold of these most sophisticated machines.
Although an invasion remains unlikely, a war could severely damage the global economy. Bloomberg Economics estimates it would knock out the semiconductor supply chain, delaying any advancements in AI, and have a $10 trillion impact on global GDP. That would dwarf what the war in Ukraine, COVID pandemic, and global financial crisis have each cost. To further mitigate this risk, Taiwanese companies have begun diversifying their manufacturing operations abroad, to places like Mexico and Southeast Asia. TSMC has broken ground on new facilities in Arizona, Japan, and Germany.
They realize that they can't only stay in Taiwan, although Taiwan is still the lion's share of production.
The US has also passed the CHIPS Act, offering incentives to bring semiconductor manufacturing back home.
From risk management perspective, pretty much all the clients would like to think about how to reduce the reliance, but the reality is that it takes time.
And so, as we set sail into an AI-powered future, the technology and global stability remains anchored to Taiwan.
Years later, maybe manufacturing can build up in other regions of the world, but that's going to take a long time. Replicating Taiwan in the short term is impossible.
Hello， 大家好，我是雅儿，这是我们今天要谈的主题。 我们分为几个重点来谈谈为什么人工智慧离不开台湾。台湾 AI 的心脏晶片制造霸主，全球 90% 最先进的晶片都在台湾制造，所有 NVIDIA 的 AI 晶片也都在自力生产，可以说没有台湾就没有 AI。伺服器生态系，台湾不只是晶片工厂，更是整个 AI 生态系的中心。目前全球约 90% 的 AI 伺服器是由台湾公司估计制造的。从廉价代工到高科技强全产业转型。1970年代台湾制造曾是廉价品的代名词，但政府在1980年代大力投资技术，并培育大量工程与创业人才。台积电 TSMC 与 NVIDIA， 台积电以无人能及的规模与技术，从一开始就是 NVIDIA 的重要合作伙伴，双方共同创造了全球 AI 的基础设施。幕后工程供应链中的无名英雄，一站式购物，台湾拥有完整的硬体供应链，从主机板、电源模组到液冷系统散热技术的重要性。例如奇宏科技等公司专注于开发液冷技术，以因对 AI 伺服器巨大的发热量。如果缺少这些关键组，件数100万美元的伺服器可能因过热而熔毁，无法出货。地缘政治风险与挑战。美中科技战，随着美国禁止先进晶片运往中国，原本在中国生产的伺服器正转回台湾，或台湾公司位于全球的其他工厂生产。地缘风险，中国对台湾的领土主张及日益频繁的军事活动，让全球 AI 未来与台湾的安全紧密交织。预防措施与多样化，为了降低风险，台积电与 ASML拥有可以远端关闭晶片厂的远端关机开关 Kill Switch， 同时台湾企业也开始将生产基地分散至美国亚利桑那、日本及德国。好，结论就一句话，尽管各国试图减少对台湾的依赖，但影片强调台湾深厚的产业链与人才储备在短期内是无法被复制的。好了，我是雅儿。如果你对本期节目有任何意见，欢迎留言。如果您喜欢我的影片，请订阅我的频道。下期再见。